Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful day to be alive. What a beautiful day to be here. My name is El Toro, your passive income guider, intro ear, if I may. I'm going to introduce you into a world of passive income. Yes, it's true. You don't have to work as hard as you've been working. I found the answer. I found the key. It's bigger than infomercials. It's bigger than selling you something. I'm literally here to teach free right now as I develop courses and as I develop material to produce for the people. But for right now, free content only, free suggestions, free advice, free videos. 2018, what are your passive income goals? First off, let's talk about passive income. Do you even know what passive income is? All right, let's start there. Passive income is the ability, or it is monies or income that comes in whether you work, whether you move, whether you sleep, whether you're flying, whether you're wherever. It's monies that comes in residually every month. Or it can be residually or just money where you don't trade time for money yet, right? So money just comes in to me. Passive income. It's passive. It's, no matter what you do, the money can come in, right? So everybody needs to create some type of passive income in order to survive, in order to make it, in order to get through in America. God bless America. And fortunately, we're living in one of the best ages it's ever been in the existence of the world. Is that opinion? Is a fact? I don't know, but I do believe as far as convenience, we're living in one of the best times ever, right? So what are your income goals, right? How much money do you need to make, want to make, or have to make extra a month in order to prevent living paycheck to paycheck, or in order to take a vacation, in order to, take some of the stress off your plate? A lot of times, we live up to our means. We make enough money, we make a certain amount of money, and we spend right around that amount, no matter how high we go. It's just human nature. But my thing is, I'm going to tell you about passive income. So passive income is the monies that comes in residually no matter what. All right, that's what passive income is. And how do you gain passive income? Well, I'm going to give you 4 different ways to make it in the world, right? Passively, right? 5 actually. And these are streams of income that you can do passively. You're gonna have to put some time. It's no get rich quick. It's no, it's nothing like that really exists where you can't put some attention in and get anything out. Matter of fact, the more attention you put into something, the more you get it out. I'm a living testament of that. I'm here as a business owner. I'm here as an entrepreneur. I'm here as a author. I'm here as a speaker. I'm here as a motivator. I'm here as a counselor. I'm here as a consultant, right? These are just many of the different facets of me that I've created over the years that can earn me passive income. But the 5 different ways, right? Number 1, real estate, right? So that's one way to make passive income. You go buy a house that's beat up, you fix it up, you sell it out, you rent it out for more than what you owe on it per month, mortgage wise, right? So you're responsible for $800 a month in mortgage, no matter what, because that's the loan amount or whatever, and you rent it out for $1,200. So every month you get $400 extra money passively coming into your house, no matter what, coming into your funnel, no matter what. Passive income. All right. So that's one way. The second way is stocks, or the stock market, or the NASDAQ, or whatever, trading stocks. That's one way. That's another way to earn money passively. What's the third way to earn money passively? Buying, selling merchandise is a way to earn passive income. You know, shipping products and stuff. It's passive. It can be passively. You can create it to where it runs automatic, like an online shopping store or something like that, or buy, selling, and trading. You buy from China at $2, you sell to the world at $5. You can sell 1,000 of these products for a lot of money. All right, let's talk about one of the newer ways to make passive income. This is exactly what I'm doing right now, which I'm not making any money. I'm doing this just from the depths of my soul right now. I'm not making any money from this, but social media, right? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can become somebody on social media, and people will reach out to you and pay you for your content. And if you're passionate about it, it's a beautiful way to get started, because I don't care about doing this for free. That's 4 ways. And the fifth way is, okay, I'm sorry. It's to own a business. You have to be a business owner of some sort, to where, you get it to set up automatically. I'm a business owner. I own a cleaning service, right? So I've established that over the last 4 or 5 years, or 4 years going on 5 years. And right now I get emails, I get phone calls from people who want to make money, right? People who want to not make money. I'm sorry. People who want their carpets clean, people who want their furniture clean, people who want their the wood floors done, people who want their upholstery, talent grout, and they call me no matter what. I created an online reputation for myself, and now I'm at a point to where I don't have to stress so much about having income. So that's one of the ways that I do. I'm working on my real estate, but first, my other juggernaut passive income is stocks. I trade stocks. I trade stock options. That's what I trade for a living, right? I've made what I used to make, what it used to take me in 2 weeks to make, I've made that in like a day, right? And the thing about it is, I'm like 90%, 80-90% on my trading. And I've proven it. I'm coming up on a year live of market trading, and I'm plus, maybe 400% in my first year. And don't get so caught up in, oh my God, 400%. If I start with $1 and I turn $1 into $4, that's 400%. So it's just I made 4 for every $1 that I utilize on the market. I made $4 for every $1 that I utilize on the market. So if I started with $1,000, my new balance right now would be $5,000. So don't get caught up into somebody who say, let me show you how I made 400% in just under, what's the number, right? Well, what did you start with, right? So, but anyway, stock options is what I do. And what I'm doing, or the goal is to show people a couple of strategies, become a consultant, a coach, or a tutor, right? Educational purposes only. Because I know there's people out there, wait, don't you need like a Series 6 or a Series 7? No, I don't want to handle anybody's money. You handle your own money. You handle your own passwords. You handle all that. I don't want access to any of that stuff. The only thing I want to do is show you how to do it. Does it sound too good to be true? Consider me your blessing. If you're watching this, consider me your blessing. If you want to talk to me, if you have money, if you want to invest, I can show you how to make money on the stock market. If you need to make money, I can show you how to make money on the stock market. Right now, I'm offering my services for free. I'm looking at Tesla right now. Tesla, I don't know if you can see that. Tesla's closed yesterday at, close it over here, $379. $379. Elon Musk tweeted yesterday, I think Tesla needs to go private. Matter of fact, if you own Tesla, once we get to $420, I will buy it back from you. And I secured enough funding to pay for whatever's out there already. Wow. The stock shot up almost $40 in one day. $40 in one day. Wow. And if you were, on the right side of that move, you could have got rich just yesterday, right? This stuff is better than the lottery. This stuff is better than the lottery. This stuff is what it is, man. Stock trading is what it is, man. And the thing was, people who wants to trade stock, they always hear, well, it's too risky. You got to have a lot of money. You don't have to have a lot of money to start, all right? You don't have to have a lot of money to start. But stock trading is where it's at, or just trading on the market. I've invested the last 6 years to nothing but study, purely study. And it was to the most difficult vehicle it is to trade, which is options. It's one of the more difficult vehicles to understand, but once you understand it, it's like the floodgates are open. Now, whether you want to understand
strategy alert.
Whether you want to it's alerting me on certain price action right now. Whether you want to understand it or you simply want to, use my service to make some extra money, it's better than Uber. It's better than everything. You don't pay me until the services are rendered, right? Until we're making your money, right? We have you set up. I would set you up a brokerage account. I would give you some free tutoring sessions. I'll give you a free consultation session, and I'll tell you exactly what to do step by step. For right now, this is a free service, man. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. Check the other people on YouTube. Everybody's selling you something right now. I'm the only guy right now that's not selling anything, that don't have anything to sell. But what I am selling is my time right now, right? Which is not passive, but this is something that I enjoy doing. Make money passively in 2018 going into 2019 with passive income traders, right? I have a Facebook group. It's called Passive Income Traders with an S, Passive Income Traders with an S, TRADERS. And make sure that you ask to join a group. And, and one of the little questions where I ask, what do you hope to learn? What do you want to do with the group or whatever? Make sure you put in there that you came from YouTube, so I can accept you right away. I have people trying to join a group to sell other people cryptocurrency, mining things and all that. That's not, we're doing some real stuff. So I only want real people in here who really want to add value, who really want to learn how to trade, who really want to understand how to make one form of passive income. The group is about motivation. The group is about reading. The group is about catching moves. I've given trades over the last 5 months in the group. I started the group in March. I've probably made the group over 7, 8 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand maybe, if you will have followed my trades, 20 grand. It just depends on the amount of risk that you're willing to take. Now, this is not a home run, knock it out the park every time deal. But this is your 70, 80% deal, right? 70, 80% deal. That's my deal, 70, 80%. I'm in other option trading groups. I'm in other trading groups on Facebook, listening to the thousands, the hundreds of thousands people put on bad trades. They're putting on trades. They think they know what they're doing. They think they know what they're looking for. They think they have some type of speculation, some type of fundamental, and they just don't. They just don't. You need to learn from somebody who really knows what they're doing. Even the professionals, even the people who selling the courses. I've put in thousands of hours watching other people, reading educational material, listening to audio books, writing down, plans of actions and writing down. I've already started writing a book. Now I'm just getting back to a point to where I'm past the trading, phase. Now I need to concentrate on writing a book. And people ask, well, if you're making so much money trading, why are you doing this? The thing is, people have money to trade, and they do trade, but they don't know how to trade. I've invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, trust me, thousands and thousands of dollars into learning this. This is a 55-year-old, white male sport, right? That's what the industry is dominated by. And you do have some children. You even have the people who learn this teach their children, right? The people who learn it, they teach their children. You teach a man to fish, right? That's what we do. We teach a man to fish. Wow. Teach a man to fish trading, right? Passive income trader, the logo is, teaching a man how to fish. Wow. But anyway, man, I'm kind of warming up. I'm getting hot here. But I'm looking at the other people say stuff wrong just because they learned how to do it and they learned that people want this and they can make money from it, but they haven't invested all the time that it takes. And then other stuff just sounds kind of boring. Other people just, are real technical. They know what they're talking about, but it's just kind of hard to kind of grasp it. They're showing you all these graphs. They're sitting behind all these graphs and stuff. And, man, I do maybe 60-70% of my trading from my phone. When I'm out in the field, I'm working or whatever. I close out of trades. I enter into trades. I don't suggest, just going straight there. When you're learning, just get familiar with the platforms. That's what you have to do with your eyes. Your eyes have to get adjusted. You got to know what you're looking at. It looks confusing, but that's just because your brain has never seen it before. That's just because your brain hasn't processed that information. It's not just stock. This is just anything. It's just if your brain has never seen it before, it needs to create dendrites, or better known as information highways, right? Just like construction out there in the real world, it needs to build bridges, it needs to create support, it needs to connect the bridges, it needs to cut on the lights, you know what I mean? And then the information can travel freely. But once you see some information for the first time, your brain has to process that. Your brain has to process it. But the more you look at it, you feed your subconscious mind. The more you feed your subconscious mind, the more you do it, or it becomes instinctively for you to do. Are you good at something? Do you play the piano? Are you good at any sport? Are you good at the video games? I already said music instruments. Your work is a perfect example. The first job you got, you were clueless as to what to do. After 90 days, you look like a veteran. You couldn't tell if you was there, 6 months or 10 years. You know what I mean? You just look like you know what you were doing. It's the same thing with this, right? You just got to get familiar with looking at it. You got two type of people. You got two type of people that I'm looking to help, that I'm looking to focus on. You got the people who want to learn how to do it for themselves, which is fine, which I'm offering tutoring. I'm offering, services. Right now I'm offering free consultation. I'm offering free tutoring right now. This is valuable for people who want to get started right now and not waste time, right? So you got people who want to learn how to do it, and then you got people who, the hell with all of that, man. The hell with, spread, iron, butterfly, buy high, sell low, bid ask spread, Chicago Board of Exchange. The hell with all of that. Just make me some money, man. And we can talk, right? I have no numbers for you. I have no idea of what want to charge or should even charge. But follow me on this journey, man, because I've started my journey. I've more than doubled my account. I've more than, exceeded expectations. I've more than proven myself. I have a group called Passive Income Traders. Going forward, I'm committed to one video a day. On this channel, we will talk about passive income. We will talk about motivation. We will talk about health. We will talk about life, man. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? But most of all, this is about passive income. How can I teach you? How can I show you? How can I help you pay some bills? I offered this to my Facebook community, my warm audience, people who already know me. But people are finicky, man. Especially when they know you. So I have to get away from that. And I've set up people with trading accounts. I have one real client right now, and I have about 2 or 3 potentials. I have another guy who's worth $500,000 who I send trades to right now. And he responds and he's like, "Thank you. I took it on the other day. I made him $6,000. He was in a trade, and we were playing poker because good poker players make good traders. And I like to play poker, but if I'm going to play poker, I have to treat it like a business. I have to treat it like trading, and it's all probability, right? That's what trading is, probability, right? Trading is probability. So we take high probability statistical chances. That's what it is, right? Some of you guys may like going to the casino. Most people who gamble are drawn to this. So I'm sure people who gamble, people who like to take risks, they'll be drawn to this type of stuff because this is right up your alley. But it's never been anything statistically that you can make money from like the stock market. Like in the manner, right? Individually, right? I can make money on my own. I don't need a title office. I don't need a contract. I don't need a listing. I don't need to pick up a product. I don't need to research a product. I don't need to have no business. I don't need to register with the state. I don't need to do any of that, and I can make the amount of money that you can make in this is endless. Will you lose in this? Yes, man, of course you will lose, man. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are thinking you're going to do something and you're going to go out here and play this market and do it 100% of the time? Who are you? Who do you think you are? Here's the thing, right? Big wins, small losses. That's what I do. That's what I teach you. Big wins, small losses. People think that you can only make money if the market goes up. It's people with millions of dollars who got hundreds of thousands of dollars invested into the market. Their portfolio, their mutual fund, their IRA, their 401k, or whatever, they got hundreds of thousands of dollars invested into the stock market already, right? And I'm talking to you too. I don't care how much money you have. You need to be able to learn how to see your own money. You got a brokerage account. I guarantee you 1% a week. Not a week, a year. This is not about me. Let's talk about the brokerage account. Brokerage account is telling you 1% a year on your portfolio. So if you got $1 million, portfolio, 1% would be $1,000 or something like that. A year, or I said I wasn't going to guess numbers, but I think that's what that is. Let's $10,000. If you had them, that's what they tell you. With these brokerage accounts, you invest, 1 to 3% on your overall portfolio a year. And that's not promised. It's going to go down, it's going to go up, but no matter what, they get paid a fee for operating your money. But you don't know. You're clueless as if it's going to make money or not. Good luck to you. Hopefully you are. I'm trying to attract people who wants to make short-term income. And I can show people who have money to invest long-term income strategies, because once you learn options, you learn everything, right? You got a couple different types of ways to trade, about 4 or 5 different types of ways to trade. So if somebody tells you that trade, somebody tell you that that's what I do, I trade, this is what they're doing. They're either doing stock trading, which is equity trading, right? So they're doing stocks, buying and holding. Hopefully it goes up, hopefully it doesn't go down. They're doing future trading, which is commodity trading, oil, gold, silver, wheat, like real commodities trading. Like, I'm going to buy 100 contracts, one contract, which is worth 1,000, barrels or whatever of oil, and I'm going to trade that. And if you on the wrong side of the trade, they're going to be ready to drop all oil off to your front doorstep, right? They trade commodities, wheat. They trade stuff that make the world go around, man. Barley, sheep, cows, cattle. That's the futures market, right? It's a commodity market. Then you got Forex, which is hot right now. Forex is everything that you see on, not everything that you see. Most of the stuff you see out there now is Forex. I want to teach you how to trade money. I want to teach you how to trade literally currency. The European euro, the Japanese yen, right? The American dollar, the Mexican peso, right? You trade this stuff against each other because every day the values of the currencies goes up and down, right? So we said stock, equities, futures, commodities. We said Forex, which is currencies. You got cryptos, which is a hot thing. And, by all means, man, if you're on the big boom side of Bitcoin, congratulations to you. You made it. And hopefully you got out when it was at 19, right? And got back in when it dropped back down to 6. What I mean is, some people bought this stuff for cents on the dollar and it ran up to $19,000 per coin, $20,000 per coin back in February. But then it dropped all the way down to $6,000, $5,000. Just like that, over half of the value of Bitcoin dropped. And hopefully you got out. You took some money at 19 and you recouped all that. But if you drop back down to 5, you lost 60% of your portfolio, just that one move, right? With Bitcoin, with crypto, which Bitcoin is the leader of it. So let's look at Bitcoin. It's volatile. It's very volatile. And unless you're going to be a long term, because they say it was supposed to go to like 80 grand per coin, but we don't know that. Crypto is back down. It's like slowly going back up, but we don't know. I told people to get in at $5,000 and $6,000 when it dropped down to 6 grand from 19. I told people to get in there. My market predictions, I'm going around and I'm telling people stuff, and it's becoming to fruition. Only because I put in 6 more. I put in, so you got 4 years of college or maybe more depending on what you're going for. I've put in 6 years of waking up in the morning, 2 a.m., just zombified training, right? Boring. But then it became, amazing to me. Right? It's not the only thing. It's one of the only things I wish to do. My goal is to be able to travel and make money. Right? Vacations are cool and they're always good to look forward to, but they're always sad to come back from. Most times, unless you got the ability to keep traveling, right? If you can only take that one vacation once a year or every couple of years or whatever. It sucks. You know what I mean? It's bittersweet at the same time. It's like, we come back to regular life and, the bills and the mortgage or whatever. But if you got a way to produce income while you travel, then you're not traveling. You're at home no matter where you go. And I feel that spending 80% of my life at work, right? Because if you got a 40-hour work week, right? You spend 80% of your time with them. You spend 80% of your time with your coworkers. You spend 80% of your time away from your family. You spend 80% of the time away from your kids, your dogs, the stuff that you really enjoy doing, the painting, the singing lessons, the guitar, the poker, whatever you like doing, you know, because you have to work, unless you work in a field that you enjoy doing passionately, unless you got that going for yourself, then it's a chore. And humans are made to experience life not on no grueling level, on no work every day. You're supposed to get out here and pick flowers off the tree and smell them and really like enjoy that, you know. But you can't even take the time to even enjoy the small stuff because we're so worried about all the stuff that they put on us, right? You know, this is everything is man-made, right? The system is man-made, right? So we have to work, we have to pay the light bill, we have to, you know, pay for soccer lessons, swim lessons, you know, we gotta do all this stuff. And like who said that? Who said that we have to do it? But if you're gonna live in America, if you're gonna participate in life, then you have to, if you want to live some type of respectable life, right? If you want to have some type of respectable life from an American, you know, monetary standpoint. Now you can go to Costa Rica, you know, it's cheaper, some of the best cost of living, you know, 20 grand and you can live good for the rest of your life. You can do that. But if you're going to be over here, you got to participate if you're going to survive and have the things that you want to have in life. Right, and I'm teaching you how to fish. I'm gonna go back and watch it, but the logo idea I just had, like I said, I've been thinking of a logo. It's to teach the man how to fish logo. All right, I'm teaching you, man, how to fish, and that's just what we do. I'm gonna have to find the logo. I'm gonna have to have it created. That's it. But and maybe something on the hook is like a stock apple or something like that. That is crazy. But anyway, yeah, man, passive income, like, you know, and I'm just creating listeners right now. I'm creating just watchers, man. I may go into the podcast, the thing with this, man. This is just the beginning. I'm tired of, it's in my mind. All this is in my mind, but I need to put some thrust, some action behind it, man. I need to put some action behind it. And this is me today. Putting action behind this, and telling people, hey, go to my YouTube channel, go to my Facebook page. Now it's time to create an Instagram. Now it's time to create a Twitter, passive income trading. Like, I'm about to brand this whole thing and build. And it's not a chore because I enjoy doing it. The market is getting ready to open right now. My first client, which is free, right? Like, she understood, and women always understand quicker than men, you know, and technically women make better traders than men, just because, you know, they follow rules, they take their time, and they really, you know, if they want to trade, they really kind of like, you know, but men, you know, we're more aggressive, we take more chances. So if we hit it out the park, he loves us for life. But, you know, I'm a cross between both. I understood both, right? I understood that I need to be systematic. I understood that I needed to take my time and understand each intricate. Like, I needed to understand everything. And I'm still learning. Like, my learning never stops. I'm waking up in the middle of the night, still pounding information, still regurgitating information. That's what I do. But anyway, I think my time is coming to an end here on this video. But I have a Facebook group called Passive Income Traders with an S. Say you've watched the YouTube video, and I'll automatically let you in. I got like not a waiting list, but I got a list of maybe like 20 people who want to get in, but it's just got to be authentic. If I go there and I see you part of 1,000 groups, you can't come in. You can't come in with that, man. This is real stuff going on. It's just real, man. So I'm just connecting the dots. I've proven myself. I'm proving myself. I'm actually making money from trading, you know. And within a year, next year this time, man, this will be my full-time gig, you know. And I will continue to operate my business. But this has given me leverage. This has created me the ability to supplement. And yeah, so this is this video. What are your how to creating passive income in 2018, 2019? I got to create a bomb title to try to get as many views as I can to create some steam, to get some energy going on around this, man. If you're motivated by this, then that's part of this. If you take something from this and it makes you better, then that's part of this. That's the reason. If you can see through the bull, you know, me versus other people, then that's this. And I never compete. We're not competing. I'm just giving my lane. You can go somewhere and go pay whatever or do whatever, or go with somebody else. Maybe I'm not your flavor, but I'm only looking for people that I am your flavor. I can help you. You see this message. You understand? And yeah, that's that. 2018 passive income. That's what we're creating. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you.